Hello, how are you doing today? Teresha Young here, relationship master coach, and I'm back with another real relationship talk tip for you. I hope that you've been having a great diamond dazzling start to your week and you have been taking great diamond dazzling care of yourself and other people, as I always like to advocate. So for this week's real relationship talk tip, I would like to talk to you about healing. If you have experienced a breakup, have you taken time to heal? Because healing is such a fundamental part of the breakup experience. It can be so tempting to jump from relationship into dating, into relationship into dating, and not give yourself the required time it takes to heal. You know that beautiful period that you get between when the sun sets and it rises? I believe it's called the twilight. It's about honoring that twilight period for you. And you may be hearing things from your friends and your supporters saying, oh, there's plenty of fish in the sea, get yourself out there. Ooh, perhaps you're even that friend telling somebody else or encouraging them to do the same. However, when you do that, you're not giving yourself the required time it takes to really understand and process the breakup. Now, of course, the process time can be anything. For example, you might only be broken up from that person for a little while. You might not have known them for too long. It all is a matter of context, isn't it? However, it really is still important just to give yourself some time to really process the ending and the beautiful new beginning that you will be going into. Now, I'm working with a few clients at the moment who are at different stages of their healing process. But one of the first steps that I encourage them to do is work on the process of forgiveness. And that doesn't mean that you are necessarily condoning the actions of the other person. If it was the other person who brought the relationship to an end, or there were some difficulties in the relationship on their part. But forgiveness is about you choosing to let go of any of those unhealthy, burdening, upsetting thoughts that you may be having about that process, and allowing you to embrace the new, allowing you to move on. Because you will be going through most likely a pattern of grief cycle. Now, the grief cycle often goes like this. It's not a linear process. You can bounce around, but there is an ending to it. And the first stage is denial. The second stage is anger. The third stage is bargaining, when you try to repair the situation or you're bargaining with whatever situation there is. The fourth step is the process of going into depression, but that's not necessarily clinical depression. And then you have the acceptance stage where you are able to move on. Now, for that first stage where you might be going through denial, even anger, the second stage, it's a process of forgiving that situation and letting yourself go. It's a release process. So at that time, I would really encourage you just to journal, to let it all out, just vent, release it from your energy. And to know that if you really set the intention of healing and to move on, then you will achieve that. Because you are born to be in an energy of love, a sound mind, and power. You don't have to stay in that place of upset, of emotional turmoil. You really can move on. So I would really encourage you to take that time to heal, to have that hiatus, to honour the twilight, to honour your thoughts, your feelings and your emotions during that time. And then when you truly feel ready, then you may decide to move on and even explore another relationship or the dating experience. But it's really important that you take that time to heal. Now, if you've got any questions for me in terms of the breakup process or the healing process, please do reach out to me. You can do it privately, you can drop a comment below. But I am here for you as your relationship master coach to help you to thrive. So that's it for this week's real relationship talk tip. I hope that you find it encouraging, moving in the right direction, and to know that you've got this no matter what. Take good care of yourself and sending you so much love. Until next week and beyond.